Well, it's a small neighborhood, but there was a neighborhood gang, and you could get caught up if you weren't, if you were looking for some sort of attention or love that you weren't getting at home, you were subjected to being in a gang. First moved there, the first Mexican Americans to live there. It was predominantly a white neighborhood, so there was a lot of racism towards us, towards my mom and myself and younger brother. Then it started becoming more diverse. We knew we didn't live in a middle class. It was pretty much lower class neighborhood.
What would you say your main concern was being a parent with the child in the kind of environment being in an urban neighborhood was like for you as a parent?
My concern was I didn't want him to grow up there to beat the gangs, the crime that was there, for him to fall into gangs or any kind of drugs. I didn't want that for him. Just wanted him to focus on school and I wanted to take him out of that place. I wanted him to be in a better neighborhood and where there was not that kind of environment with the gangs and just being in that type of I wanted better for him. Would have rather him went to a better school, but that's the best that I could give him was the public elementary school there.
Did you have any concerns about the neighborhood that we grew up in and me being a student in that type of neighborhood?
I did. Longer, it was hard in that neighborhood. A lot, like I said, there was not everybody, but there were kids that were racist towards Mexicans, and that kind of discourages you. Think that there's something wrong with you because you're not their race. Just being in that neighborhood, it was like kind of like low class, not a lot of positive role models to say, oh, you can do it, or like positive reinforcements or a mentor at least, but you got to keep going. And that's what I did.
So I was about 13 or 12, and I got robbed at gunpoint at this exact bus stop. It was not on a school day, but nevertheless, this is something that you encountered in this neighborhood with the type of gang activity that was in this neighborhood. And I just remember being robbed from my phone, my wallet, and asked what gang I was part of, and I just froze. It was a very unusual but traumatic experience. I don't wish any student to experience that or any kid to experience that at such a young age.
Eddie called me, or I don't know, he told me he was going to go with his friend Frankie to Lakewood, that he was going to catch the bus to go hang out with them. And I, as a mother's intuition, I told him, just wait for me till I get out of work. I was at work. It was on a Saturday. I go, wait till I get out of work so I could take you over there. No, I'm going to catch the bus. He was being stubborn. He goes, I'm going to catch the bus. And I go, I didn't want him to. And he still did. And one of the worst phone calls of my life I get, that my son, that's the thing about living in that neighborhood that I hate. He was innocently at the bus stop waiting to catch the bus to go to his friends, and he gets robbed. He gets robbed at knife point with a knife, and they took all his belongings, his shoes, bastards, his shoes, his wallet, with Christmas gift cards. He had just received money, and they left him with those shoes. But I wish I hope they paid somehow that they did to him, and I know how traumatizing it was for him. And I know he hates that place sometimes, and I'm sorry that happened to him. But out of all that, they could take all the material. I'm just glad he was safe, that they didn't hurt him.
As a parent, is there anything, a single parent or a parent that, lived in a neighborhood that was low income and urban, what do you think schools could do to set parents up for success?
But more resources for the parents, as single parents or low income, resources for the children, after school playground or after school programs, set them up with mentor programs, take them to other, colleges. I take them to people that are positive, that are they could look up to, maybe I want to be a firefighter, or take them with people, to learn, just more, to have more attention on the student instead of them making them feel alone.